Friends who smash.
Now, before we do this, let's go over the ground rules.
We talking about everything.
Did you brush your teeth? Don't interrupt me. Don't do that.
I'm more so about that smashing each other. Oh baby, you got what I need. Alright. That's it. Let's get to the podcast.
Friends who smash.
Forever Duncan.
Forever these.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to Friends Who Smash.
Who said that you can do? Who said that it was going to start out like? I told you I needed some time. I'm still out of breath.
You still out of breath?
Yes.
Well, then that's why I'm starting it off like this. Then. Let me do my thing while you out of breath.
Okay,
I'm
go
supporting
ahead.
you.
All right, go ahead.
What's up, y'all? This first installment of Friends Who Smash podcast with my beautiful wife,
Jill.
Sherelle.
I haven't done that in a long time. It felt forced.
It did. It was forced. Sherelle Duncan and her husband Alfred Duncan, which is me.
Speaking in third person.
Yeah.
You switching back and forth. You gonna refer to yourself as yourself, and then you gonna refer to yourself in third person. You
Sometimes.
don't be insane.
No, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to refer to yourself in third person. Like,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
Sometimes you got to talk about how dope, you know.
This is our first podcast. I'm very excited.
Podcast.
Do I have to lean in like this, or can I just sit up like
You can
this?
just sit up like that.
All right, because my neck felt weird. I'm excited about Friends Who Smash. Let's talk about what Friends Who Smash is, so people can understand. I think most people just feel like it's just about having sex.
We just talking about we friends who be smashing all the time.
Tear it down.
Oh yeah.
Well, not so much lately, but
Yeah, we'll get to that. I've been. It's
I'm
hard
so
over here.
sorry.
It's cool. But Friends Who Smash was something that I think you came up with, didn't you? You came up with.
I don't know where we were or what we were doing or what we were talking about, but I remember coming up with Friends Who Smash, and you liked it.
Yeah.
And then we just started hashtagging it. We got the shirts made.
Yeah.
I don't even think that we went as deep as we are now into Friends Who Smash when I came up with that. I thought it was just a dope thing to
Hashtag.
It sounds good,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I mean, we like to smash,
We
you know what I'm saying?
definitely
We
like
love
to
to smash.
Yeah, yes.
So it was
Smashing
cool,
is
but
dope.
now it's more about, you know, it's Friends Who Smash, the adulting edition. Like smashing your goals, your business goals, things you want to see happen for your children in the future and right now. Just everything, smashing your family goals, being, you know, present and intentional about your family and your business and stuff like that. And
So, you know, smashing, you broke down the smashing portion of it. You know, I really love the friends part.
yeah.
Because one thing I can say about this relationship is that my wife is really my friend. Like, I'm talking about my best friend. It was we'll get to that too, but she really is my best friend. And I don't even know how it came to be honest.
What, the best friend thing?
Yeah.
I think it just came organically. I think for real, I feel like the reason why I fell in love with you so much is because, like, you made me feel like you were my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, initially, you made me feel like a really good friend. You know what I'm saying? And then it just became so deep that I'm like, damn, this is my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, my very best friend.
But
I feel safe.
So do you mean that, like, you know, because
I think,
or are you just saying it because it's a good
because
thing
it
to
sounds
say?
good?
Yeah, like best friend understood.
All right, so let me
different.
let me just go ahead and just put this out there, right? So initially, yes, I really felt that, right? When we got married and started having issues, like really deep issues, I would question, why am I calling you my best friend? Like, my best friend wouldn't hurt me like this. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was unintentionally, I don't think my best friend would hurt me like this. Or in my mind for certain situations and things that we went through, my best friend would understand where my heart is in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even understanding where my heart is. He's just thinking that I'm attacking him or whatever. This is not my best friend. Like, and that's me being honest.
Right.
And so, but as of like lately, like, God has a funny way of showing us why people are in our lives and why they have the titles that they have, right? Because sometimes we give people titles and that's not even their title. That's not their place in our lives. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, we feel like this is who you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And not really focusing on their actual actions. We're just focusing on how they're making us feel.
Right.
And so we give them a title, but God has a way of showing us why people are in our lives. And as of lately, the way you have kept your word, like, so I finally get to see, right? So you know how they say things are going to happen in your relationship and it's going to be a test of time and you're going to see the strong will survive and the weak will fall off, whatever, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's how it goes.
Well, whatever. I just, everyone knows. You fucking know. Like, come on, don't do that to me. I'm trying to get this out.
Right,
I've been talking about it. So, as of lately, your actions have aligned with your vows. You know what I'm saying? Like the tough part, like just being present and being so present and being a protector and a provider. Like, I'm talking about warrior-like. You know what I'm saying? Like warrior-like. It's like almost a battle. Like you're in a battlefield and you on the front line and you holding down, giving orders, knowing what to do. You know what I'm saying? Or not knowing what to do, but doing what you feel like is best. You know what I'm saying? And it's working and stuff like that. So lately it's like, I've been telling, I think I told Keon this. And I told some other people. It was a few people that I told, because I haven't really been talking to people much lately. Right. I just was like, God has shown me that I love the shit out this nigga. Like, for real. Like really, now I feel like this is why I felt like he was my best friend. But now it's like lately it's just been, I've never felt so protected. I've never felt so seen and so cared for and heard without me having to even say anything in my life.
So I've re-entered the best friend zone again?
Yeah, because see, you blew me a little bit. And once you blow me,
you right niggas off.
Your title is done.
She is the number one writing niggas offer. She goes so hard.
Once I feel it, it's like, yo, how could you do this to me?
So I could be off of that. I can get kicked out of the best friend zone again then.
No.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
You hadn't went to war. You had to go to war for me to understand. This is not Game of Thrones. This is not Game of Thrones. I don't just kill them like that. This is not Game of Thrones. I don't go that hard. See, we've been watching Game of Thrones lately, y'all. We're just getting caught up. Okay. On Game of Thrones.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have that one.
Thank you.
But I don't. Okay, all right.
I feel like that. So yes, I do now. I do in our relationship. I do feel like you're my best friend. I do feel like people just say it just because it sounds good, and they feel like your husband or your wife is supposed to be your best friend, but that may not be the case.
Do you feel that way? Do you think that your husband or your wife should be your best friend?
I feel like I don't feel like it has to be like that. Like, for me, yes, because it's very intimate. A marriage is very intimate. It's very like, you share things. You know what I'm saying? So, yes.
No, you're supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to share things.
Right.
And you're supposed to feel safe enough to share things.
Right.
So, I guess... Is that labeled best friend? Maybe we should look at that. Because I look at best friend in this relationship, not like how I would look at it with my friends. That's why I was measuring the two. Like, my best friends wouldn't do me like he doing me.
So a best friend, a non-sexual best friend is different than like a marital best friend, in your opinion?
Yes, I think so. I feel like with your girlfriends, it's just, so I feel like women... Well, I'm going to just talk about women. I feel like women need those friendships with other women. It completes our pie chart. You know what I'm saying? And we're the same person, but it's like we can let our hair down just a little bit. We can talk about other things that our husbands may not even be interested in. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
And it just feels good to have those conversations with them. It's just a really safe space.
And then
It's super safe, you know?
Do you think that you say things to your girlfriends that you'll never say to me?
Yes. If you saw our group chat, we probably would not be here today.
I need to see the group chat. I need to see the group chat.
That's none of your business. Everyone is safe not seeing the group chat.
Unsolicited mirrors.
It's
That's
unsolicited, and no one can see that group chat. But I just feel like, also, you may feel in your relationship that your partner may judge you for some of the things, for certain ways that you feel.
So, boom, would that be considered a best friend? Like,
what?
Because I think the one thing that is in friendship or best friendship is this is non-judgmental in a sense. Like, they give you their opinion, but it's not judging you in which they feel like your character is lesser because you decided to do this or your thoughts is this.
I think for me, I know it's coming from a place of like love. So like with women, we get intimate and we get very personal quicker than we do in relationships with men. So we learn each other quicker. We learn certain things about each other with women. You know what I'm saying? We talk about who we are more with a woman when we sit down and have drinks or just meet each other. We talk about those more intimate things than we would with a man the first time we sat down with him.
Yeah.
And so you get to know this person, you know what I'm saying? So you feel that when you say something to them, it's coming from a place of love. Once they've proven like, this is my girl, you know what I'm saying? This is my best friend.
Like they come in the house and you just get naked for them and
it's nothing. And you don't even
that is so
like
wild
me, like I did with Wumi.
Yes, that's why I said it.
Wumi was just like, okay, she's getting comfortable. That's it. She's not comfortable right now. She has to take off her clothes.
That's not
you
male
came
friendship.
downstairs and you was like,
what the hell is going on
naked?
here? Yes. It's crazy. Yeah, so I think me personally, I think right now we're defining that there are two types of best friendship. You know, I think that you do need your female or your same sex friendship because they relate to you. You know, and they
build
understand.
You up. They hold you accountable in ways that women are supposed to hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? They give you insight on the way that you're acting, even if you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? In a negative light, like, girl, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying?
But then sometimes, do you think that you need a male best friend as well? Like, you know, because women get advice from, like, I sit in on y'all conversations.
Most of our
conversations are dope. Like, y'all a dope clique. You know, let me just say that first. You know what I'm saying? And y'all check each other and y'all, you know, but then there's some things that all of y'all are even kill on. Like, y'all, it's a certain topic that will come up and then all of y'all feel the same way. And I'm like, why the hell do y'all feel this way?
First of all, you are no longer invited to the party. You need to stay out of our conversations.
Why can't I be in the party?
You don't, because it is about us spending time, and you always
I don't
are
always.
there.
You said always. You're not supposed to use that word.
You're there.
You're not supposed to use that word. You have to take it back.
Because now you're judging our conversations.
I'm not judging y'all conversations.
Nick and Woo, he's done. When he asks, y'all don't mind if I stick around or whatever he say, yes, it's time to go.
See, I asked and then y'all still allow me to do it. So.
They do. I always say go. I swear, and you know it. I always say, baby, it's your time to go.
It's 2 against 1.
They're just doing that to be like nice. They know they just want to be like.
But they know that I'm gonna leave in a minute.
It's okay.
And I feel like y'all save all of the juicy talk.
We do.
It
gets so juicy once you leave.
Like you be looking at me trying to see if I'm up the steps yet.
It's time. It's time. You've been here for like 30 minutes.
But do you think though? Do you think that female groups may need some kind of male perspective at some point? Because I think
definitely
that
do.
Y'all be. and probably us too. So let me, I
Y'all
don't
do. Don't generalize it just for us. Like
I do think that sometimes, that we are more rational in our thoughts. If you have
y'all thoughts are so ego driven.
No, if you had progressive men, if you had mature men, people who and most people that are mature, they put their ego. Most men that are mature, their ego and pride is put to the side. They are more rational. This is a podcast, y'all. Listen, everything, and we doing this at our house. So everything that goes on is. Hey, it's going on. Gabby just woke up and she came downstairs and she's trying to sit in on this conversation but doesn't understand that we're going to have cuss words and all types of stuff in here.
Did you sleep good? You did? Okay.
Hi, everybody.
That's Gabby.
She got the just woke up voice.
Yeah. So glad y'all can't smell her breath right now.
I'm so glad I can't either.
So yeah, like I
So wait a minute. All right, so
I didn't finish my point.
You are just, it's like you're dancing around it. Just say what you're going to say.
I think that we are more rational in a group of mature, men than a group of.
I don't want this to be about.
Let me not say that.
I don't want this to be about how much women need men and how much men need women. This is not what this show is about. This is not what this podcast is about.
Sometimes it will be about that.
You wanted to go there. I'm not trying to.
Sometimes we will go there.
My spirit isn't feeling that topic right now today. So let's just go with not that.
See, fellas, women run
but
stuff.
No, women, we do. Value the opinion of men because a lot of times we don't know, not a lot, but sometimes.
Why you couldn't just say a lot?
Because it's not a lot of times that we don't know, what y'all need or from us or. Wait, I'm losing my.
Your train of thought.
Yeah, that just threw me off. I don't know.
It's cool. I'm gonna
That's
hold
why
you
I
down,
told you
best
my
friend.
spirit isn't feeling it.
I'm gonna hold you down, best friend.
Did you see that? I told you my spirit wasn't feeling it, and I just went totally left.
That's what
Listen
you do.
to your spirit. I'm telling you. You see why I'm so into like energy and spirit and stuff. That thing just swept me off my feet and said, "You're not ready for this topic
So we're
today."
not gonna talk about that.
Not today. Listen to y'all spirit.
It was a thing on. I think what brought this conversation up is that it was a post on Facebook that I saw that said, "Are you supposed to be best friends with your husband or your wife?"
A lot of people. In a marriage group on Facebook, this girl put up a post and she just basically was like, "Listen, I'm sick of y'all getting on here saying that your husband is your best friend. Some of y'all are lying." It was very. It sounded angry, but I could understand how she feels. Like, is everybody best friends? You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all even know, or y'all just saying this because it's cool? But it was funny because it was like she was pissed.
What's funny.
Sorry,
it's cool. What's interesting about it is that I think that's where we go wrong.
What?
Is that we don't. We're not best friends with our counterparts. We don't ask the serious questions because in a best friend in a best friend scenario, I think that everything about your best friend.
Yeah.
Y'all been through trials and tribulations. Y'all made it through the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Your best friend can tell you things. They feel safe to tell you whatever. They feel comfortable.
Super dope inside jokes.
Right. They feel comfortable that you won't judge them. They feel just like, and if those aren't if that ain't the criteria of marriage, then I don't understand what
we doing here.
Yeah,
what we doing here?
Yeah, like
what we doing here?
And I think that if you're not best friends, then I don't know. I think that's where it kind of falls to the wayside because then you start depending on other people for things that you should depend on your husband and your wife for,
like a doula.
We're gonna get to the doula in a minute, y'all. Damn doula. How they even come up with that name?
I don't know. I wonder when you look it up, what does it say when you look up doula? But why we talking about doula?
Oh, why we talking about doula?
Why we talking about doula?
So listen, y'all. We have a very, very, very important announcement.
Y'all ain't telling me.
Now,
My boobs grew 2 cup sizes.
My wife has bigger breasts. Yes, that's it. Not only does she have bigger breasts, she also has a bigger nose and bigger knees.
Don't talk about my knees. Don't talk about my knees. You can talk.
She has bigger feet.
Don't talk about my knees though.
Okay.
But you can talk about my nose. Don't talk. That's some very sensitive stuff.
She has a bigger face. She has drier lips. You ain't think I was gonna say this?
Y'all, we are.
Go to the point of why she has all this stuff.
See
What?
nothing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Duncans are.
Prego.
I didn't imagine that was how I never
big
thought that's how the
announcement.
announcement was gonna be though.
Y'all, let's talk about this.
My wife is pregnant. We found out probably it's been 2 months now that we found out.
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months. This was not planned. My pullout game is whack. Yeah. I'm super surprised.
And I have been extremely sick. Extremely sick to the point where I couldn't even get out the bed.
Yeah. In the bed for
just-
like a whole month.
Yeah. Well, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
6 weeks in the bed, just straight in the bed, and only getting out to throw up, go to the doctor, go to the hospital.
Yeah.
It's
Wasn't
been
eating, wasn't drinking.
people don't talk about that part
Of the pregnancy.
Of the pregnancy. They feel like, you shouldn't. You should just talk about the joy in pregnancy.
The blessing.
The blessing, and that's fine. But this is also something that, women go through. I know I went through this with Gabby. I was very sick with Gabby. The difference, this time, though, is that I've had so much support. My husband, you've been so instrumental, so just caring and on time with this whole thing. Like, that's why I was talking about the warrior part. I've been so sick, y'all. It's been crazy. This is graphic, but I've been vomiting and peeing and shitting at the same time.
There's 3 things come out
Out of
all
my
of her
body, and also snot.
Yeah, so every hole is
is
spewing out
just-
something.
Can this has been so hard because on some days I haven't even been able to talk.
Right.
Like, talk. So everybody said, "Are you excited? Are you happy?" I'm like, I can feel excitement and I can feel that I'm happy, but right now all I feel is sick.
And I can't express it. I can't express my happiness.
I can't express how happy and how blessed we are right now. I just give you a thumbs up. Like, we're doing good. We're doing good. But I'm coming to a point where I'm not as sick anymore. I do feel spurts of just like being weak and not really being able to eat sometimes, but I'm able to drink water. Black got me this cool insulated cup, and it keeps the water really cold and it helps me to drink it. I think the colder the water, the better it is, so that I stay hydrated. I've been in the hospital 3 times.
Yes.
And we're not even in the second trimester. I've been in the hospital 3 times. The kids were with us.
Let's say something about them. Like,
Yeah,
the
kids have been
been
so. Gabby is cooking now, like
Yes.
full meals. She's stepping up to the plate.
And then I leave out the house and Blake is like full, like hands on. I got
Helping me, getting my food, getting water for me, checking on me to see if I'm okay. He hear me throwing up. He coming in. He's like, what do I need to do? Just being very, very helpful. It's been a good time. It's been a very hard, rough time. Like, the sickness is has been crazy. That's why I know this baby is going to be super strong and super resilient and creative. And
That's not all you know. That's not all you've been saying throughout the whole thing.
what else I've been saying?
You've been saying this baby is definitely a girl, but I kind of feel like that's going to be different because when you said I was going to totally be a boy, I was going to be a girl.
Yeah.
So now, since you're saying this is totally going to be a girl, I think it's going to be like me.
I think it's going to be like me. So yeah, it's been a time. How you feeling, baby?
I mean, I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling blessed. Not only am I feeling blessed, but I have a sense of gratitude for you and for women in general. Like, I haven't experienced childbirth like this. Like, of course, I have a son, and when my son was born, I was with his mother, but I don't remember it being this crucial.
Yeah.
You know, like, she was definitely sick, and of course I supported her, you know, through it all. I was there, like, you know, we were in a relationship, so
Right.
you know, so I did all of that, and she was strong too. However, I don't remember all that you're going through. I don't remember her going through that. And I think a lot of people, you know, pregnancy is different for everyone.
Yeah.
So for you, like, to see how crucial it is and how much is sapping your energy, you know what I'm saying? And you still moving on, and you still like apologizing for stuff. Like, if I was in your predicament, you know what I'm saying? And I
think
had
it's
to
more
pee
so because
and I, you know, did like certain things that's nasty or whatever. I would be like, man, listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care what nobody say. I would go, like, my wife be spitting the cup, right?
all day
long. And then we'll go into like a restaurant or whatever, and she'll be trying to hide it and just going to the side and spitting. What? If I was pregnant, if I was creating a baby, I would go in there, hawk spitting in the cup.
See, that's just nasty.
Care.
I don't.
Whatever.
It's not about the people.
Whatever.
It's more so about me, like how I feel. You know, I don't like this nasty stuff. So
Well,
it's
you
not
don't
about,
have a choice. Like, you nasty all day long right now. You
Don't
do
do that
realize
to me.
you are. You're nasty all day long. You have like water, like rain puddles of spit in a trash can beside the bed, and then you have another cup downstairs. Come on, you are like the grossest ever right now.
I got a cup on every level.
On every level, you got a cup of spit just
But you're
waiting.
girls too, but
That's cool.
You said if you were pregnant, you wouldn't care. You would just spit on yourself.
Yes.
You wouldn't care.
Yes, I would spit on myself. I would if I had to pee.
You said all
If I
this stuff
had to
like
pee.
that. You got a trash can upstairs.
If I had to pee, I would just pee.
Downstairs and in the basement. When you said you could spit up on yourself, just drooping down.
I would do it.
Like a kid.
I would
because
do
they
it.
don't know how to spit far enough, so it just drools all over the club.
I would do
That's what you're
it.
gonna
I would do it. I would do it. And she so hey, it is what it is.
No, it's not about the people. It's more so about how I feel. I know it's nasty right now. That's why I apologize. Like this morning, I was throwing up on the floor this morning and peeing on the floor.
On the floor.
The same, y'all. It is crazy right now. It is a crazy. Nikki said it's a strange time to be friends. I said, I when I was talking to you, I think it was yesterday. I was
Yeah.
like, baby, it is a strange time for everybody. Right
But see, that's the thing though. Like, it's an honor for me. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you may look at it as a burden, or you may feel, I don't think you feel embarrassed by it, but you may feel like it's nasty or whatever. Well, you know, like it's an honor, and I didn't realize that. Like, I didn't think that I would take it as such. Like, it's an honor to serve you during this time. It's an
I
honor
can't
to
say
cook.
every time I get
It's
up
an
to
honor to
throw up,
clean. It's an
you are
honor
right
to-
there fanning me.
I just know. I know it's time. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like, oh God.
Yeah. I can be all the way downstairs, and if I hear, then I'm running upstairs and fanning you and rubbing your back, and so.
But it's getting so bad you can't even rub my back lately because I get so hot, my body just heats up because it's stuff coming from everywhere. And I know this is graphic, but this is what is happening right now. I'm creating life.
Yes, you are.
And I'm excited about it. You all know our story that we lost a baby last year, but I just feel like, things happen for different reasons, and God, God's plan is always in effect. Our plan is always expirable. It's always, easily deleted because it's not the ultimate plan. So I'm very grateful to be doing this.
Yes.
Again, and following through. And I just feel like this is going to be so good. I just feel overjoyed. I feel so much love. And I'm just excited about what's about to happen for our family. I'm excited about what's about to happen with our business. I'm excited about, just all the things to see them flourish and all of our thoughts manifest into us building our empire for the kids, for us,
So let me let y'all know what this baby means to me. I'm for those of you who don't know, probably none of you know because the way I look, you know what I'm saying. But a brother's 44 years old. I'll be 45 in April.
Yeah.
I never expected to have a child. This
later on in life.
Yeah, this later on in life. But I wasn't running from it. But like I said, this wasn't anything that was planned. And I feel young, so I don't feel like I'm an old dude having a child,
Yeah.
But with this blended family, it's a great. It is. We have a great type of chemistry within this household. From my bonus daughter to my son to my wife, her bonus son, her daughter, and her husband. Like it's amazing how we function within this house, and it took work. And we're still working to this day. But the one thing about this baby that's amazing to me is that it links everybody together by blood.
Yeah.
Like the baby will have everybody's blood in him or her.
Yeah.
It's no bonus, it's no step, it's no, it's none of that. It's that, that's my brother, or that's my sister, or that's my son, or that's my daughter, and that's it,
Yeah.
So, I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that.
You're also excited that
What?
this is happening, because you feel empowered as a man that this is happening for.
What do you mean?
Because you was like, I still got it.
No, I knew I wouldn't. Well, now that it's happening, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't trying to prove myself right.
I'm not trying to prove that I can do this.
I'm not. As long as it shoot, I'm good. It don't have to injure nobody. My aim could be horrible as long as it shoot. But yeah, we're pregnant.
So we don't know what the gender is. We'll find out, and then we'll do a gender reveal just with the kids. We're not doing a big gender reveal party and all of that because the baby shower gonna be lit.
Yeah, the baby shower gonna be crazy. I know. I don't have no parts of that. I told you I did the surprise wedding. I ain't tripping off nothing else.
Stop faking like you wasn't a little sad that you didn't know what date it was going to be, and I told you was like, I just found this
see what I'm
date
saying?
out.
And then she say we best friends. She say we best friends, but I find out the date of the baby shower after she already made it, and other people know besides me. But I'm her best friend.
I make a call in a second. I made 3 calls in 15 minutes.
But the crazy part about it is you don't have to make any calls to me. I'm in the same house.
I was outside. I was outside making them calls.
So y'all, this is Friends Who Smash podcast. This is a short podcast. Because we just wanted to announce it and just let you know, guys know what this is about. We're gonna go around and interview different couples, or not interview, but just have them on the podcast.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna have y'all can send in questions.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff. So we just trying this thing out. We've had our own radio show. Y'all know we've had we still do on 96.3 HD4. But we wanted to do something where we can talk freely and say what we want and just be ourselves wholeheartedly. And
Yeah, because that's FCC regulated. This ain't.
so we can't like curse on there, say certain things and all of that.
And this ain't Christian regulated either.
It's faith-based, but
Faith.
it's not.
So we gonna be saying whatever on here, talking about whatever. This gonna be Sharella. What is Sharella LaBella on the couch with Sharella?
On the leather with Sharella.
On the leather with Sharella.
You said the name.
And don't nobody know. My wife used to be a thought. My wife used to be a thought, and I brought her back. I brought her to.
Yo.
And so she used to have a little
This
thought
why.
radio.
This is why.
Radio show.
Don't tell them what you used to do, y'all. Don't tell them what you used to do. They bring it back.
But we're best friends.
And then they make jokes and laugh about it, like laugh about the truth about your past.
We're gonna have a lot of fun on here, man. Y'all gonna hear a lot. The kids,
What?
They may be in some episodes, but Gabby wants to say something. Go ahead.
What you
Gabby.
want to say?
I want to say a pop question of the day. Like, I just wanted to say this, a question.
But do you know? So this podcast is not for you. This is gonna be graphic. This is gonna be adult content on this
Only.
podcast.
I just wanted to say one thing.
Okay, go ahead. Say your one thing.
This isn't something that we're going to do every day, like pop. So.
Can it wait, or does it need
Let's
to be on the
wait
podcast?
for another episode.
Yeah.
No.
Well, go ahead and say it then. Don't take all.
Take it all day.
Okay, so y'all, do y'all think about it? Do y'all really think that do y'all like the fact that Black went through the pressure and all that work to think about if Mommy was gonna say yes, or do y'all just like it because because the wedding was on the same day as the proposal and it wasn't like every other wedding? Or do y'all like it because of the pressure and the pressure all on himself?
Is that for us or that's for the listener?
She wanted to ask us that yesterday. Remember when she came downstairs? She was like, "I got something I want to ask y'all."
Oh, okay.
But I
All right, we'll use that question for another podcast to ask.
Because that's a good question.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that was a sneak peek.
But yeah, y'all. So this is our first joint. You got anything that you want to say to him?
No, I'm done.
You're done. That's how we go end it. Friends who smash. We're done. Peace.